Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to step into a possible future, one imagined in our source material. And it's a future where technology isn't yelling for our attention. Instead, it's quietly working to give us peace. So let's go.
Just think about that for a second. That line really sets the stage for everything we're about to see. It's a huge shift from the constant noise and rush of our reality, right? It's basically an invitation to just imagine, what if things were quieter, more intentional? And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? What if our tech, instead of constantly grabbing at our attention, was actually built to protect it? You know, what if its main job was just to carve out some space for us to be human? Let's take a look at what a day in that world might feel like.
Okay, so our journey starts at dawn, and right away, you can see this world has totally redesigned how we start the day. So forget those blaring alarms, the frantic rush to get out the door. Here, the morning starts, well, gently, effortlessly.
The idea here is that your whole environment is responsive. The source material paints this picture of curtains just sliding open inch by inch, letting the sun in instead of yanking you out of bed. The coffee's already brewing. Your home just knows what you need, making that move from sleep to being awake totally seamless. And here's the side-by-side. It really lays it all out, doesn't it? On the one side, you've got a reality that is probably very familiar to most of us, right? The alarm, the frantic to-do lists running through your head. But on the other side, you've got the alternative. A morning where all that logistical stuff is just handled. All that's left is calm. So you might be asking, okay, but how does that even work? Well, the idea is that an AI partner has been working quietly in the background. It's already balanced the books, updated your schedule, cleared out all that admin junk. Basically, all that digital noise that usually clutters up our brains, it's gone. You're just free to be in the moment. All right, let's see how this morning calm carries over into the workday. Except the whole idea of work is completely different here. It's not about grinding it out or struggling through tasks. It's about creating a kind of sanctuary for that deep, creative flow state we're all chasing. And this is a really fundamental change. Think about it. Instead of battling your software or wrestling with some clunky interface, the tech is just intuitive. It adapts to you. The AI is like this silent partner that gets rid of the distractions. And this is key. It doesn't replace your creativity. It just amplifies it. So here's how it actually works. It all starts with you, with that human spark, that idea. You just give it a simple prompt, maybe a sentence, maybe just a core thought. Then the AI takes over all the boring stuff. You know, the research, the sorting, the formatting, the heavy lifting. And that leaves you free to stay in that amazing, hard-to-find state of creative flow. And the result of all this is, well, it's pretty profound. We spend so much of our lives pushing and striving for some future goal, right? In this world, that whole dynamic gets flipped on its head. The future, powered by this tech, is actually working for you, right here, in the present. It's giving you the freedom to just wander around in your own imagination. Okay, so we have all this amazing efficiency. What's the point? What's the real payoff here? The source material is crystal clear on this. The payoff is time. More time for the one thing technology can't and shouldn't ever replace: real, genuine human connection. I mean, really think about it. How many times have you been sitting with someone you love, but your brain is a million miles away, stressing about an email you forgot to send or some task on your to-do list? In this world, all of that logistical noise is gone. You can be fully, 100% present. Your attention becomes this incredible gift that you can finally give without any distractions. And this right here is the heart of the whole idea. The entire point of building all this incredible technology wasn't to turn us into machines. It was the exact opposite. It was to take all the machine-like tasks off our plates so we could finally have the space to remember what it means to be human in the first place. So the vision starts with the individual, but it doesn't stop there. It expands out to the entire planet. This sense of harmony isn't just for our homes and our minds. It's about completely changing our relationship with the Earth, moving away from being its conqueror and becoming its partner. The imagery used to describe this is just so powerful. You're meant to picture buildings that aren't just concrete and steel boxes anymore. They're woven into nature, with vines crawling up towers, creating these living, breathing ecosystems right inside our cities. This is a huge, huge shift in how we see ourselves. Humanity has basically stepped down from this self-appointed throne as master of the planet. We're not its enemy anymore, we're its gardeners. We're using our best technology to understand and nurture the Earth, not to control it. And this phrase just captures the new goal perfectly. For maybe the first time ever, our presence on the planet could actually be a good thing. It could be regenerative. Our impact isn't about taking and breaking things anymore. It's about planting seeds for a future that's healthier than the present.
So, as our little trip into this future day comes to an end, the final feeling is just one of deep, restoring peace. That constant, low-level hum of anxiety that we all live with, it's been replaced by a kind of quiet confidence.
And there's actually a name for this period, the Agentic era. It's basically a time defined by these intelligent AI systems, these agents that act on our behalf. They're like our partners. They take care of the how, which frees us up to focus on the much more important what and why.
And maybe this is the ultimate benefit. When you finally go to sleep, you're not carrying the weight of 1,000 little worries and unfinished tasks. Your mind is just free. Sleep stops being just about recovering from the day. It becomes a space for real renewal, for imagination, for dreaming.
So, we've taken the journey into a possible tomorrow, a world built around calm, creativity, and connection. And the final question this vision leaves us with isn't really about if the technology is possible. It's about whether we, as people, are ready to choose a future that feels this way. Are we ready to actually listen,